Sagittarius. This is your astrological greeting card made by Kim Kranz. Isn't it beautiful? Kranz, Krans. And this is your celestial weather update for the week of 11/10/2020. Today's Tuesday, 11/10. And if you'd like to see the rest of this video, please go to my YouTube channel. The full-length video will be there. South node of the moon is still in Sagittarius. It's in Sagittarius through the end of 2021. There's a new moon in Scorpio on 11/14. And Mars, who is the ruler of one of your fellow fire signs, stations direct in Aries on 11/14. Jupiter-Pluto conjunction taking place in Capricorn this week. It's exact this week, but continuing throughout the rest of the year. So we have Jupiter, who rules Sagittarius, really going through, passing over territory, rather, that feels transformative and having experiences that feel transformative. With your ruler being utilized by Pluto and Saturn in Capricorn, meaning Pluto in Capricorn and Saturn in Capricorn are taking energy from your planet Jupiter, you may feel exhausted. To some extent, you may also be feeling used. Sort of used, it came through as like used up, and that feels really yucky. I don't know if that's in your head, that term, or if someone said that to you, but yuck, I did not like that at all. I actually saw a pair of people, two people. I don't even know if they're the same age or even like in the same age groups. One person seems a lot smaller. You may have the impression that you cannot rest. You cannot rest because your attention and efforts are so important right now, and they are. You're right. Your efforts and your good work are helping all of us to level up, and it's a lot. It's a lot of pressure. The south node of the moon in Sagittarius is bringing through for the collective trauma that we need to resolve, and it's especially potent and strong, this sort of unpacking of unresolved karma for people who are Sagittarius dominant, Sagittarius sun, moon, rising, but also in particular for people born in 1983 and 1984. I don't have the exact dates, I'm so sorry. But you can look up your own birth chart and see if the south node of the moon was in Sagittarius for you. I want to say it started in May of 1983 and went through September of 1984. So if that's you, and if you're a Sagittarius sun, moon, or rising, there's a lot. There's a lot that you're experiencing, and you are sort of like, I don't want to say that you're a sacrifice. You're not a sacrifice, but you're somewhat of like a vessel for this energy expressing itself. And as you do the work, it really has a positive effect for all of us collectively. Okay, so while it's true that giving up is not an option, and for most of you, moving on is also not an option, or at least not the actual healthy choice. Okay, so it's like, for some of you, there is a need to move. Move house. Yeah. Also, some of you, it's work related. So moving on to a different work environment, even like, okay, whoa. Within the same company, but just to some different office or something, right? Is that on the table? And then for some of you, even considering leaving your relationship, which could result in a physical move house for you. Even some, could it be relocating for work? Like to a different state? Could be. That's exciting. Congratulations. So you definitely do that. It feels like there is a plan for some of you in place that does involve moving. But part of what we're working out right now collectively and for you on a personal level is this thing that happens where you move, but you're taking you with you, right? And you're taking your vibe, and your vibe is creating similar circumstances as to where you left unless you shift your vibe, right? So changing your vibration before you get to the new place, possibly, so if you're having trouble finding a new place, or a new place, yeah, if you're having trouble finding like the right fit, then I would encourage you to do some of the work around resolving the tension where you currently reside. Doing some work on your part. So you don't need to change anything about the people or environment that you are in, but changing your perception of it and how you interact with it energetically, so that as you're looking for the new place, or even as you're stepping into the physical new space, you're bringing with you energy that you want, that's aligned with you, and that is not the energy of this conflict, of this drama, so that you can cleanly leave that behind and actually have a positive new experience in the new environment. And some advice for how to do that is annoying, but making a gratitude list about the exact thing that's been bothering you. And then understand things are about to get very active in your life as planets begin to move into Sagittarius later this year. But for now, this is the work to do, really shifting your vibration. If you are unhappy, if you're happy and fulfilled and feeling great, you can disregard all of this. But if you are feeling somehow dissatisfied or finding negative qualities about something you're experiencing in your life, then shift your vibe around that before you make any physical moves, or as you are physically moving, okay? That's what to work on. And then also tapping into visionary, mystical, and idealist practices, imagining something more amazing than you ever previously thought possible. I know that as you're searching for a new job or searching for a new place to live, that you begin to understand what's available, and you begin to shift what you want based on what is literally possible, based on your search findings. And I'm not trying to say to be completely deluded about this, but just to imagine that it is possible. It truly is possible that there's something that you haven't seen yet. But just because you haven't seen it doesn't mean it doesn't exist. Okay? I love ya. Mars will station direct on 11/14. There's a new moon in Scorpio on 11/14. This is kind of exciting energy that you might like to utilize to plant new seeds. And yeah, okay? Look for that. Love you. Bye.